I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
BoxingVoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punches? When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him, actually he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
BoxingVoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time. Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
Adrien Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
It's the champ. Shannon the champ with the fake champ. Vitaly Vitamin Klitschko.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a team like he's a C+ fighter. I'm a dominate, I'm a dog this fighter.
I'm talking about punishment. We're going to punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was hands title, he's a paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ.
He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'ma step on him. I'ma crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'ma crush him. He's a C+ fighter. I'm an A+ fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'ma dominate. This guy is flat footy swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
Adrien Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo. You just never know who's going to jump on the show in terms of our hosts, but I'm not expecting the longest of shows as this is going to be a very, very hardcore topic. We're going to be discussing, Andy Cruz, the Olympian, most known for his wins over Keyshawn Davis in the Olympics and as an amateur. As a pro, hasn't really gotten the attentions of the casual fans just yet, but, inching closer to that because Eddie Hearn says that Andy Cruz is targeting Vasyl Lomachenko, but first we have Hironori Mishiro. So that's who he's going to be taking on. He's highly ranked in the, I believe, WBA. But yeah, I mean, this is where we're at, Andy Cruz hasn't yet stepped up to the level of opposition of his nemesis, Keyshawn Davis, and we're kind of all waiting for that. Andy is the number 10 in the WBO, and I'm screen sharing that here on YouTube.com, where we're live, as well as on X Spaces, where we're also live, and X streaming video. So, as you can see, we have Andy Cruz way down at number 10. And his opponent is ranked number 6 in the IBF where Andy Cruz is ranked number 3 in the IBF. And Vasyl Lomachenko, who he's targeting, is the champion in the IBF. Now, Zaur Abdullayev, number 2 in the IBF, is going to be taking on number 4 in the IBF, Raymond Murataya, for the interim title, identical to William Cepeda, except his will be an interim for the IBF because Loma isn't at the moment available. So for whatever reason, if Loma decides to retire, the winner of Zaur Abdullayev and Raymond Murataya gets elevated to full champion, and Andy Cruz is in line to face that person. But first, he's got to get past Hironori Mishiro. Never heard of this guy, ever. So we'll check his box record out together. 17-1, 1 draw, lost to Ming Hong Jung, and had a draw to someone else we never heard of. So, not too excited with what's going on with Andy. Hopefully the opposition can slowly start to step up and he can catch up to his nemesis, Keyshawn Davis. But at the moment, he's not really exciting with this level of opposition. Matchroom needs to do a better job. If we go back to those rankings, are there any other names in there that could have made for a better fight? I say yes. I think that the IBF would have approved this title eliminator if it was Lucas Body. Lucas Body is number 9 and definitely more of a known opponent. But this is what we're talking about. If you guys are interested in calling in, feel free. You can do so by using our Discord and our X Spaces to communicate. Remember, we're live on YouTube.com, where I'm hoping you don't mind giving us a thumbs up and subscribing. We're trying to activate that algorithm so that we can get this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know. We talk boxing right here on TBV every day. I'm going to get those links together, put them in the live chat in case anybody wants to call in. Andy Cruz, I'm not expecting a long show, and I'm not being, sarcastic or trying to be mean. I know that Andy's fame is built off of his wins over Keyshawn. As a pro, he hasn't done much. He doesn't have fans. Keyshawn just has haters. So those guys, they may or may not call in. My guess is they're not, and that this is a short show. I do have an interview at 4:30, so we got about another 21 minutes before we get to that interview with former IBF champion Liam Botto. But I do feel like this may potentially be one of those short shows because Andy hasn't really built his own fan base. Like I said, instead he just has Keyshawn haters that are latching on to him. Kind of like Morrell. Morrell was like this big bad Boogie Wolf, and Canelo fans that were haters of Benavidez latched on to Morrell to try to set the roadblock. Once that didn't work, they jumped off the Morrell bandwagon, and now Morrell has no fans. Now no one calls in to talk about Morrell anymore. Now he's not the most avoided fighter and all this crazy stuff. You know what I mean? It's really sad how boxing fans operate, but this is the world that we live in, man. This is the world that we live in. Phone lines are open, though, if you want to call in and discuss this very hardcore topic. Andy Cruz targeting Vasyl Lomachenko, according to Eddie Hearn. Let me go ahead and give you guys that information here. Scoop alert from Brunch Boxing. Credit Brunch Boxing. They say Eddie Hearn says Andy Cruz to fight an IBF eliminator in the summer. Current champion is Vasyl Lomachenko. Raymond Murataya will face Zaur Abdullayev for the interim. So, Andy targeting that IBF sanctioning body, and that's why Brunch Boxing is reporting that he's going to be facing Hironori Mishiro, who is your number 6 on the IBF rankings. So we got a couple of phone calls. We're going to get to those. Remember, we do have an interview with former IBF champ Liam Pato. If you want to ask him a question, you're entitled to as a member of our YouTube community. You just got to head on over to the communities page, look for his posts, and drop him a question. And make sure to say, hey, my name is Joe Blow from Chicago. We got Low Nose Boxing. First call of the day. What it do?
Yo, you already know that's the Gibbs. Shout out to you. It's a hardcore show, so it's only right that a hardcore / historian, resident historian of TBV, Low Nose Boxing got a call in. You already know that I became a fan of Andy Cruz. When I met him, I liked his personality, cool dude, very, very cool, good personality. Then I started, watching his fights, watching his amateur fights that he had in the Olympics, his fights with Keyshawn Davis, and then his pro fights. And man, I got to admit, Andy Cruz, I think, is a very highly skilled fighter. I'm glad that now that the Fat Art is going to get the eliminator with Fukushima. I don't want to butcher his name, whatever his name is, and then hopefully a fight with Lomachenko, who's coming off of a layoff. It's a good fight, man. It's a very good fight. It's a winnable fight. It's a sellable fight. You got 2 gold medalists that are fast-track champions. Yeah, man, I look forward to that, bro. On a side note, Ness, did you see the video of AB getting beat up in the club? Two-Tone was all over it a little while ago.
Yeah, we showed it on an earlier show, and yeah, we discussed it. Unfortunate situation for AB.
Yeah, I know. It's a sad situation. As far as the earlier show, because I did want to touch on that, let me get back to what the topic was in the earlier. Oh, yeah, Boots Ennis, yeah. Another one of my favorite fighters today. Boots Ennis, for me, he doesn't crack the top 10 pound for pound yet because his resume is not deep enough right now. For me, he would have to take on and beat his nemesis, Brian Norman, and then somebody else that's already on the list would have to take a slip. For me, Gervonta Davis is off the list because he's publicly stated that he's not going to involve himself in legacy fights. So as of right now, as boxing fans, boxing content creators, Gervonta Davis is not going to be spoken of in legacy discussions, in pound-for-pound discussions, because he's now the equivalent of Eric Butterbean Elsh. He's an attraction right now. And he had a fight where it was arguably a robbery against a fighter who was perceived as a cherry pick gone wrong. Tank was already at the bottom of the pound-for-pound list for me, like number 8. He was lingering around the last 3. So that performance knocks him off the list. The other Japanese guy, Hiroshima or Nakatani, he doesn't belong on the list, and people will give me a lot of slackness because I be going at the little guys. Here's my thing. When people tell me, oh, well, you don't know the guys in those divisions. Okay, why we know Nakatani? Then where's the other Nakatani? Where's the other guy that's supposed to be his nemesis? Where's he at? Nowhere, because that division is trash. At least Inui, to his credit, has a few guys that we do know, and he became undisputed in multiple divisions. But Nakatani's not on my pound-for-pound list, straight up and down. Neither is Tank, and neither is Boots. Tio and Shakur belong in that list, bro. That's a horrible list. Niggas don't know nothing about boxing, bro. It's very biased, bro, for real.
All right. Shout out to Damian Clark with the $3 Cash App that says, tell Tip, boxing shoes is on me. Need the KO. So shout out to Damian Clark, man. He's his supporting Tip and is going to get him them new hyper KOs. Like, I don't know. I actually don't know if he's getting those hyper KOs. Yeah, the Nikes is hyper KOs. I don't know if he's going to get those. They are a little bit expensive. But what's going on?
Kobe? Need the Kobe boxing shoe. What's cracking, man? Hey, Ness.
What up?
Look at this. Adrien Broner got whooped in the club, pillar to post, post to pillar. I had a revelation. AB still has a fan base that needs to be taken away. Jerron Boots Ennis, AB, or Brian Norman Jr. versus AB. Passing of the goal.
I've been said AB and Brian Norman Jr., they don't want it. Norman and them, they want real fights. They're not into that. But I've been said, AB in Atlanta for Brian Norman Jr. just to build them up.
Yeah.
They're not interested. They rather go through the mud. It's like I said, man, that hat probably fits him well, man. He's probably our version of Hagler, man. He just want to scrap.
He just wants to squabble. Yeah, and Brian Norman Jr.
I
the
mean, you
training
seen him. He didn't want to help Devin. He could have got paid. He didn't want to help Devin. He like, nah, we might fight. He just strikes me as a dude. He didn't want the free fight with Broner because he felt like, that's nothing serious. That's not, I'm trying to get the champ. So it's like he just strikes me as a guy that's not playing around.
Yeah, and I agree with that, but sometimes you got to be the boxer and let the marketing team market it. Like, this a big fight, bro. And AB never been stopped.
I just don't know how big it is anymore. Hasn't AB's popularity died out? Is he just going to all of a sudden be able to, get people to tune in again?
Yes, that fan base that AB has is a diehard fan base, similar to Tank fans.
Mm-hmm.
When AB announce a fight, they going to pop out, bro. They going to pop out. I'm telling you. I want that squabble. Or Boots. Boots should go at Broner ain't gonna fight Boots.
Yeah, I just see it as tough.
What about Jake Paul?
Versus who?
Broner.
Jake Paul versus Broner. I don't know. I feel like I'm hearing that the Jake Paul, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. might be done deal.
Yeah, remember I was hollering at that for David Benavidez, and everybody called me crazy.
Yeah,
now
David isn't Jake. Jake's on another level than David. You know what I mean? So that's a good fight for Jake, not for David. For David, people would laugh at David if he fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
And then Chavez Jr. fans, those diehard Mexican fans, would still rally behind Chavez Jr. And it'd be a passing of the torch, common opponent with Canelo in Phoenix, Arizona, or fight in Mexico. Bro, I wish I was marketing for these dudes, man. Easy money. Now Jake, man, watch how big this fight gonna be. Watch how big, man. Jake might get the Mexican fan base, depending on how he markets. Now, if he try to make fun of the Mexicans and salsa dance and do all that, no. But if he pays respect to a son of a legend and he goes in there and really squabbles Chavez Jr. and puts him to sleep, bro, Jake gonna get some Mexican fans.
Hopefully you're right, bro. Hopefully you're right. I mean, Silva already beat Chavez. Jake already beat Silva. But, it is what it is.
Yeah, but Silva ain't no Jake Paul. Popularity-wise. Polarizing. And Andy Cruz. So Andy Cruz trying to fight Loma? Okay, I see the play. Get Andy that belt, then you're going to run the squabble with Shakur. I see it. I see the play. That makes sense.
Well, let me see what we got here. Some phone calls. Looks like Mr. Vega. What up?
Somebody said Broner fan base is either unalive or in jail.
Hello. Oh, wow. Damn.
I'm with you,
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Golly. Yeah, man. But a good evening, good afternoon. You said who's the guest today? Liam Paro?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I got to think of a question for him. Not too sure. But man, yeah, shout out to y'all. Yeah, another one. Wow, yeah, this topic here. This normally I'm with the hardcore topics, but bro, this one's tough, dude. I have literally no idea who the opponent is, but I think it's obvious. The play, see, it said it's to target Lomachenko. No. The play is to target the vacant IBF lightweight title. If you haven't noticed, I mean, that is literally what happens you getting yourself in position, and when they get in themselves in position, yeah, they're talking like they want the fights, but in actuality, they're perfectly fine just to take the vacant title, to get an interim title, or to get an eliminator to be the mandatory, and then the title get given to them, or they fight somebody that probably nobody knows that probably they're gonna smash right through to get the title. I mean, we hear people. I mean, literally today in the morning show, that's all I keep hearing. Well, he fought for a vacant title. Well, he's an email champion, bro. If you go through most of these boxers' resumes and see how they got their first world title, or maybe a world title in the next division up, that's all you're gonna see. You know, like we went through Nakatani's resume. Literally, his first world titles were through vacant titles, and then a guy that he beat, that he took the title from, won a vacant title. So that's the bro. That is, I don't know. Maybe you want to say it's new. It's the new wave. Maybe it's been happening for years. If we take a deep dive, but that's literally what it is, bro. Find your way to get a title, or your way into position to where you can have power, because that's literally what a title is. It's just something to have, to give you more, to get you more money. A lot of times I've heard these guys have stuff in their contracts where the minimum will go up if they get a world title. If if they get themselves in position, blah blah blah. It's stuff like that. It's just language. So that's why he's looking to fight this guy. This guy probably, I mean, you went through his resume, got knocked out by a guy, Sung Kong Hee Ha. I don't even know the name. A draw against some other guy. They probably have weird records, 12-3-4. They do a bunch of draws over there in Japan. So, I mean, I ain't gonna hate on the dude, but at the same time, I think it's kind of weak. You want to call Keyshawn my son, my son, my son, but yeah, he's sonning you when it comes to the resume. This dude got his world title quick as fuck, and you over here fighting guys that we can't pronounce, never seen, and after you beat them, we'll probably never see them again. Yeah, man, musty energy, as Two-Tone would say. But yeah, man, I'm all out of words. I don't have anything else to say, brother. Appreciate the show anytime.
Appreciate you. I'm with him, man. I'm with him. I'm actually happy we got a few callers. We're at least gonna get to our interview. I didn't expect that, I feel like Andy's fan base are just Keyshawn haters. What up, James in Atlanta?
Yo, Ness, Tone, what's good?
What up with you?
What up?
Shit. Nothing, man. This just another day, man. I see we reaching, man. We heard the topics, so let's get to it. Andy Cruz is gonna fuck around and be fighting Raymond Murataya for the vacant belt, man. I see that's the play that's gonna be happening by the end of the year. Based on both of their popularities and stuff like that, that's gonna be the play. We all gotta accept that Lomachenko's retired, man. Like, how long? Like, when the last time has he fought? And why is the IBF taking so long to strip him? Like, what's really good with that? Like, I don't get it. Normally most of the time the IBF would have been saying that, hey, he must fight or else he's gonna be stripped by X date. So I want to know, when is that? When your anniversary for Lomachenko? Also, man, there's so much news, man, with the Oshaki,
we talked about Oshaki this morning, man. We talked about the Ford and Oshaki and the Shakur.
Should have waited, man. Should have waited, man.
I mean, that shit ain't getting no phone calls this morning. I don't see how he was gonna get some phone calls this afternoon.
I mean, bro, you talking that pound for pound shit in the morning, man. You know them niggas like that fictional topics, man. Everybody want to try to give the justifiable reason of why this person deserves, why Bud is still the greatest, yada yada yada, all that shit that we don't care about. So appreciate the casuals for keeping the show going, but that shit bullshit, in my personal opinion. I hate them type of shows, but I do appreciate y'all. Other news, Ness, man. Vega told me to talk about some bullshit going on, just to throw something out in the air. Ness, when the last time you wrote your wife a letter?
Oof.
When the last time you showed your softer side, man? I
haven't written a letter since I could only write a letters.
You stuttering too much, man. You got to step your shit up, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't wrote a letter since like since when they only let you write letters.
My nigga, you gotta just do it. One random day, man. Just go to CVS, get your wife a card, and just write a letter.
We writing texts, man. My wife don't want a letter. She want a text.
What the fuck? I mean, that's and bruh, man, like, come on, man, write in cursive too, man, before they make that shit extinct globally, man. So write her a letter in cursive, man, and make her feel warm and fuzzy inside, man. I know you do it every day, but just do something different, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just giving free game to you. And Tone, man, look, man, you call all them random businesses all the time. Just send them random letters to employees and shit like that to make them feel good about themselves. Just do that one day, man. She's the king of Phoenix. King of AZ. And man, but Tone, you are one hell of a promoter for the state though, man. Like, I ain't never think I'll see a nigga stand on the state of Arizona like you do. So shout out to you, man. I really appreciate that. Anyways, man, y'all keep the show going. Keep the show going, and I catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace.
Peace.
All right, champ.
Big AZ.
Hit up Liam Bottle before he forget.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Man, writing the letters. Wow, you got good handwriting this?
That's decent. I ain't the best.
My shit, chicken scratch. Horrible, nigga. Horrible. Respectfully. I don't know, man. But that's the thing. The moment we can get Oshaki Shakur, Oshaki got a Fulton squabble lined up.
Yeah,
and then,
I mean, Fulton's put out the little emoji like he signed his contract. So, you know, Oshaki just talking. That's what I'm saying. Like, they want you to talk about shit that, you know, is that real? Is it, you know what I mean? Like, if Fulton put into his contract signed and the only news we heard from Fulton was that he might be fighting Oshaki, then what contract did he sign?
And can we get Albert Bell on the show, man? Because how come we not getting Raymond Savage versus Albert Bell squabble?
Yeah, it was supposed to be that fight, but they took the Matias fight. Albert Bell got to get himself in position. He's not just going to get a voluntary, you know, shot at a name. Like, who's about to put
name
himself... Huh?
Name ball? That's nasty. Niggas ain't got no...
Think about it. You just moved up. You not ranked. You not with a promoter. Like, what do you bring to the table besides your height?
But, I mean, I don't know, man. Ray Ford be talking spicy, man. He talks spicy. He got the hair out looking like Frederick Douglass. We need that Albert Bell squabble. That's what we need.
I don't know, man. You see how Matchroom matchmaking, right? You see who Andy about to fight, right? Let me show him to you. Let me show him to you in case you ain't seen him. That's your man's competition right there. So it's like, don't forget, this Matchroom, that's Eddie.
Oh, Raymond Ford is with Eddie.
Yeah, man. We got to see if he going to actually do something. I mean, he got Shakur over there. He gave Shakur Padley. So, listen, I haven't said it in a few days, but we got about 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left to do this glove and headgear raffle. If you're interested in being part of this raffle, we're doing it all month long. On the 30th of this month, we will announce the winner. In order to get a raffle ticket, you do have to send $25 to the Cash App or Zelle, and we'll put all those names in the virtual wheel and spin the wheel live right here on the show, and the winner will receive these metallic red and gold with white leather gloves, as well as white leather with gold metallic headgear. Now, speaking of shipping this out, I just want to say that to Robert Cassidy, I did ship out the PS5 for you. DM me and I can give you the tracking. And yeah, man, we gave it to UPS. They're packing it and shipping it. I didn't even know you could do that. And I put insurance on it just in case, man. So you golden. So now that that one is officially out of my hands, after this glove raffle, we can do another PS5 raffle. I got it. No need to show it to you. You believe me, but I got it already. So whatever y'all want to do, we here for it. James Benitez, $2. Build a playlist with your girl. Free game. I mean, we already do that. Tone, you ain't got no girl, man, so you don't build playlists with the ladies, huh?
Nah, man, the girl that I'm talking to in Rockford, Illinois, she is super Drake fan.
Mm.
So she be building them Drake playlists, man. Nasty work.
Drake the best out, man.
Nah, Drake. Oh, dang, I should have brought that up in my show. Drake said he would squabble Kendrick Lamar,
I
but
seen the video. He ain't even say yeah, man. Unless you got a new video, homie
I don't.
certainly ain't say yeah.
What
He
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 said?
he did everything but say yeah. Laugh, throw punches, and say, "Oh, I know who y'all want me to fight," but don't say the name. It was nasty work. Big Gucci Nick, what up?
What up, gang?
What
Yeah,
up,
man.
gang?
Shout out Two Tone Super Estrella. Yo, nuts.
What
Let me know
up?
if I'm saying that wrong.
Nah, that was good.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, look, man. Fire topic. I'm surprised about this fight, man. Shout to Andy Cruz that paid staying with Top Rank and shit like that. Yeah, man. It's lit that he's getting that title shot, man. We finally get to see what he got at the
Whoa,
top
whoa,
level,
whoa,
man.
whoa, whoa. Andy ain't getting no title shot. He's targeting
No,
Vasyl.
oh, well, he's targeting that title shot. Got you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I still think
He's
it's a
gonna be
it's a
in
good
a
chance.
he's gonna be in a eliminator with he no he don't he Rioni or Hironori Mishiro.
That's a Japanese fighter, right?
Yeah, he is the
He gotta be.
number four, five,
Hey,
six,
man, yo,
six in
look,
IBF.
them dudes better be careful, man. Um, a lot of people be sleeping on Japanese boxing, bro. But that dude Jensen Saki, um, yo, he a dangerous fight, bro. I feel like most of the time this shit could be like a setup, man. These Japanese fighters are slept on, man. Hopefully he make it out of there, man. But I gotta look up the stats on that dude he fighting. But look, uh, personally, man, I value like Shopware a lot, bro. You feel me? So if he get that Lomachenko fight, man, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to give that one to Lomachenko. He might be 35, 36, man, but he don't have a lot of shopware, man. Just like Keith Thurman, Gary Russell, them dudes ain't damaged goods. You feel me? They slowly coming down, from their primes, but not too far off, man. That being said, man, I got Andy losing to Lomachenko if that ever happened. What you think about that, Two Tone? You think Loma still got that dog or not?
To beat Andy?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Who you favorite in
Like
that fight? You got Loma winning that fight?
I got Loma, man. I don't know. I got to see Loma getting cooked before I be like, yeah, it's over. I don't see that man
Yeah,
getting washed.
Yeah, nah, he showed out against Cambosos, man. I was surprised. He looked like he ain't lose a step, man. But yo, real quick, shout out to Mr. Negative, man. Um, yo, if you were fighting anybody else, bro, I'd be rooting for you, gang. But your opponent out of New York, man. So we bringing that dog back home, man. But nah, Vega got that dog, man. But come August, yo, we taking that dog back to New York. You feel me? But yo, it's gonna be a great scrap. I'm actually getting so hyped for Border Wars, man. Shout out to y'all. I feel like Border Wars is so much bigger now since the last one, man. Shout out to CYP, bro. But yeah, man. Two Tone, I would like to see you make a debut against Benitez, man. That's a solid name in the
You
community.
may feel like
That's a
it's your
high
time,
chance you get a
but it's
knockout,
not your
man.
time.
Try to get that fight, gang. But yo, that's my call, gang. Keep
Damn,
listening.
Benitez, they just calling you a cherry. You a knockout waiting to happen for the tone a nader. Wow. So you just knock him out. Wow.
Damn. Salute my man JB, man. He was cooking it Rocky, man, in the beginning, man. He was cooking Rocky.
Word. He was doing well. Damn, Liam Pato, come on, you Australian time, you fucking up. It's only what over there, 4:35. What time is it?
In the morning?
Probably. He the one wanted this time. He the one wanted this time. I was trying to give him Eastern time. He like, nah, 4:30 Vegas. Cause right now it's 7:36 in Perth. He wildin', man. Maybe he not in Australia though. Probably
That
somewhere
nigga
else.
sleep.
It's
Eddie Hearn.
9:36 in Sydney, so maybe he's on Sydney, and I don't know. What you say about Eddie Hearn?
They
Hell
said
no. You know he left me on red. Eddie
said
stay
he
leaving me
gonna,
on red.
say he gonna call Brian Norman Sr. in the morning. I said we need all notifications on, man.
I think that's the last time he jumped on was with the Brian Norman shit. I'm reading my message, and he's like, they fucked up. Clueless. And then I see I sent him the link. So that was the last time he jumped on was for the Norman negotiations. I be trying them though.
I gotta tell I don't want them to go to Japan, man.
Why?
Because like
Bro, that
I
fight
know
happened. And listen. Let me tell you something. That Japanese kid did not get to the back without Top Rank. First of all, he came with a letter, and Evan Korn is the one that directed him back there. That's the head of media relations. So he was there for a reason. Secondly, he's with Tekken and Mr. Honda. Who don't Mr. Honda got Inoue?
hold on. Jin Saki with a new way?
No, I think the promoter, same promoter. Ain't Mr. Honda same dude that got Inoue?
I don't know.
Where all the little guy fans at, man? Where Alex at?
Hold on. So this is deeper, darker, bro.
Talk about murder that just establishes a darker, deeper criminal link.
Of course, we doing business with you. We giving you all our, Inoue fights. But look, we got this other dude we think might be the next Inoue. That's how it is, It's up to Norman to keep his belt.
Nah, don't do it, man. Don't.
It's
because
good money, bro. It's good money. Like, think about it. You going over there, you gonna get offered that boots money for a non-champion that never fought a champion, right? And I haven't hit Carmel. Let me hit up Mel, man. He ain't gonna answer me right now. You know how that is. But I'm gonna ask how that work was.
But I'm saying like Brian Norman Jr., his popularity is not there yet. It will be, but as of right now, it's not there yet.
But that's why you go fight Jin Sasaki, because you're going to pick up some Japanese fans, bring Dean back. You bringing them right back with you. You knock this dude out, they rocking with you. And Jin is number 2. You can't duck it forever. You might as well do it now before the WBO call a mandatory, and then you got to fight Rocha. Now you lose out on that payday.
I heard this was supposed to be on the Keyshawn Davis undercard.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Let's fight in Virginia.
I'm hearing this truck that want too much money. I don't know what the fuck going on, because you literally have Jahad Tucker asking for more money on live. But I'm hearing Truck also want more money.
What the community say? They want him go to Japan? Man, that's a risk, bro.
Damn. Somebody out here talking about, can I get some light sparring? You trying to set me up? Who are you?
I'm not going over there, B.
Where?
Japan. I'm waiting for that boots call.
I'm going out there. I'm going out there. If Norman fights Sasaki out there, I might take that trip. I'll have all that behind the scenes footage with Norman. You know what I'm saying? I might even be able to fly on the same plane. Shit. Yeah. I know my man. What's my man name? Don't help me, because I don't want to look bad. He from Atlanta. Oh, my God. Don't help me.
Mustafa?
I know it's with an M. Oh, he gonna shit on me. He even be sending me happy birthday. That's my bad, champ. Oh my God.
Nasty work, B.
Word. Word. He was with Rachel the other day. Like, not the other day, but he came out to Vegas and he was with Rachel, remember? He from Atlanta. Oh, my God. How am I not remembering? He been on this show. He ain't been on since you been on. Like, he ain't been on with you on, but he been on, in the past.
Oh, my nigga, Decatur, what's his name? Liz Lowe?
No, he a content creator, man. He be live late night from the East Coast, Atlanta.
Oh, I don't know.
You serious?
Atlanta content creator?
Yeah. He always got the Norman footage. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go through my subscription. This is sad. I can't remember his name, bro. And I got his number. I can't remember his name to even look for it. Shit crazy. Forget it. Geezer Channel, $2. I'd like him to fight Frank, but he gone to 140. Yeah, and I don't think they're going to take that anyway. Cantrell, $5. This is all talk. Andy still look like an amateur. A tough, rugged Mexican can stop him easy. Put some some mother effing respect on Loma name. Andy would get stopped. Damn. James Benitez, $2. Oh, we read that. Man, you think Loma stops Andy right now if he jumped the line?
Facts.
That's his name, Tone Deaf. Shout out to you, man. Mark Nash. Salute Mark Nash.
I didn't know he was from Atlanta.
I'm pretty sure if Mark Nash probably gonna go. If you know what I'm saying, if that shit happened in Japan, he probably go.
We ain't ever getting that fight.
What? Which one?
Boots.
Sasaki?
Boots Norman.
Hey, listen, man. If Norman was my fighter, we ain't rushing the Boots. They gotta listen. First of all, champ. Let's do some boxing business 101. Who put the numbers out there? Was it the Normans or was it Eddie Hearn?
Eddie.
Okay. Now, who lied about the numbers? Was it the Norman or was it Ennis?
Boots.
Okay. Now, them numbers was before Ennis unified, right?
Yep.
And it was before Norman just looked spectacular versus Cuevas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which means yesterday's price ain't
today's price.
It just ain't, bro. And I know people gonna get mad and people gonna say shit like, oh, well, all he did was beat Cuevas. We a defending champion now. You see, you could have got me when I was an elevated champion. I'm a defending champion now. I'm the real deal now. I was elevated then. And keep playing. Now I'm about to go to Japan and get a whole nother gang of fans. I'm 23.
So you pricing yourself out.
Hold up, champ. We ain't get to you yet. I'm 23. You can't make weight. I'm 23. Ryan Garcia 1.5 fights away. Devin is 1.5 fights away. Tio is 1.5 fights away. My division about to be the best division. Where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Somebody tell Boots get on a vegan diet. Because Norman is younger than Boots. Where is Boots going? Where's Norman going when he got run? Hold on, Tone. Since Cliff want to jump out the fucking window, we're going to use you as an example then. Tell this man what's a bigger fight, Norman Boots or Norman Ryan Garcia?
Norman Ryan Garcia.
All right. All right. So why we acting like we got to rush and do this fight before Boots gets out of the division because, oh, my God. Nah, there's a bigger fight coming. And his name is Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia because the winner's still a big fight, either or. Maybe Ryan's still a bigger fight even if he loses, but if Devin wins, that's another big fight. And guess who won the fight? Norman. Guess who denied some spawn? Norman. He could have been in camp with Devin right now. He said, no, we going to fight. So it ain't no rush, Clifford. You're up.
Yo, don't disrespect me, nigga. Yeah, call Norman's father. Get him on the phone and tell him you his manager now. I ain't arguing with that. That made more sense.
That's just how I would do it if I was the manager. I don't know what they gonna do.
Well, you need to give them a rundown. They might hire you because you're right when you put all them factors in. You're right. At
And
first, you was pricing yourself out.
let's not forget, Tio got a 3-fight deal, Cliff. If he beats Barboza, Hitchens, and takes the heavy artillery in Norman, where he ends up at? 47? 47?
Yeah.
So who's still there?
Yeah, nah.
Norman. And look at what Tio said today.
So who do you want to see more, though, out of those two? Who do you think is going to win? If Garcia does fight Haney as planned this fall, who wins that fight, in your opinion? The rematch.
I don't care as long as I'm over there.
See? He don't care as long as he's there.
You know, as long as I'm there next year, that's all that matters to me.
Next year, he plan on being on 47. Why is Norman rushing? You mean
No
Boots
reason.
better turn vegan? Because the money at 47.
The money at
Boots made that
47.
weight- He was a pound under. Y'all gotta chill with he's struggling to make weight. He said he wasn't. He was
I ain't
healthy,
say
he got the
struggling.
knockout.
I'm saying there's no rush when the big money right there.
It ain't no rush. The 135 Kings is right around the corner. You right. Ain't no reason to rush. I think you made a good point, like the strongest point. So I mean, don't get raped in negotiations. Fucking around with Boots. You got options. Just keep that title and keep winning, and you might even be the A side versus Devin. You might not be the A side versus Ryan, but you might get the A side versus Tio or Devin. You might. But anyway, it's Andy Cruz versus Loma. That is never gonna happen. Why would Loma fight a up and coming five fight?
I mean, he's in position,
Like,
and Loma
big
respects competition. Loma understands this kid's a gold medalist, multi-time, just like himself.
He never wanted to fight Devin when Devin was younger, and Devin had more accomplished than this kid.
Devin
did.
was
I don't
different.
See Loma taking
Devin
that.
was disrespectful. He was calling him out. It's different. This is a fellow gold medalist. And,
fellow. So he appreciates
Top Rank
that.
gotta throw the bag at Loma. This the Loma retirement. It's like one and done type shit. Like, yo, here's this bag.
Let
and
me
if
ask you,
lose,
why
you
wouldn't
retire.
Top Rank want to keep it in house and just do it with Keyshawn?
I mean, that's an option. That's an option.
Yeah, that's
and that's probably and guess what? You're right. I'm wrong. That's probably their option because Matchroom has Andy. They're trying to position Andy via the IBF.
I got you.
You may feel like it's your time.
I'll counterpunch. It's gonna
But
get
it's not
heated in
your
here.
time.
You the man. Turtle, I ain't say let me build my fighter. I said if I was a manager, that's what I'd be telling my fighter. Like, listen, we ain't got to rush. Tio on his way over here. Hitchens on his way over here. Devin on his way over here. Ryan on his way over here. Who else coming? Let me go to 40. Let me go to 40 real quick. Oh. What's my man's name that lost to Tio? He coming too. Taylor. Good old Josh Taylor, number 10 on the ring at 40. He gonna come. Shit, Frank Martin might be there too. He ain't getting no fight. He said last year he was going to 40. We in a whole nother year. He might be coming to 47. You know Rolly at 47 now.
Yeah.
Who else?
Nasty.
Who else might be moving up? Who else could we see move up? George just got there. I don't know about George, but I mean, I know Matias want to get that belt, but he gonna be moving up too. He said it in my interview we did last week. He moving up too. He said he'll catch Hitchens whether it's at 40 or 47. He catching them. So yeah, I mean 47 gonna get nice and packed, man. And there's still what we call them diamond in the roughs or like I don't know. Hidden gems. You still got guys like Lindolfo. You know, whether you thought he won or you thought he lost, right? Because if you thought he won, then he's there and he could be moving up in the future. If you thought Elvis won, he's there. He could be moving up in the future. Jermaine Ortiz, you know, he don't mind moving up. I mean, I just don't see the rush. Regis, Brian Norman, hey, yo, you want to build, you talking about Broner, that's the perfect fight. Get Regis to move up, fight him in Atlanta, man, that's a rough tugged back and forth until somebody gets stopped fight. That's a good fight.
That's a good squabble right there.
That's a good squabble.
Yeah. 147, 147 back, man, because we even got my man Blair the Flair. Blair the Flair player.
Blair the Flair for who?
I'm just saying, he in the mix.
I like him too for Norman in Atlanta, but they don't want them. I already asked them. They don't want them fights. They don't want them fights. Sasaki is only because it's so much money.
Yeah, you can't knock.
And it's Sensaki, right? It's Sensaki. But it's only because it's so much money. If not, they don't want. I asked about Broner. I asked about Cobbs. They not into that. One lump sum, and I asked them individually. Remember, I interviewed them both separately. One lump sum, $5. You can't get in Japan if you have a felony. The homie got sent back, and his girl stayed and vacation. They put him on the plane and sent him back. Damn. Wow. And what kind of girlfriend is she that she stayed? That's not cool.
Yeah. I seen French Montana
over there.
No, I mean at a concert took this dude's girl.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was sad, bro. She jumped in the van. He was back looking outside the van like, what? Like what? What's going on, Brittany? Brittany, what's going on? And she was like, I'll just see you later. And French shut the door, slow motion, smiling.
Yo, she know it's over too. That's crazy that she's like, yo, this one night is worth me losing him.
Yeah. Yeah. Emotional.
That's crazy, bruh.
Women are loyal to their emotions in that moment. Whatever they feeling in that moment, yeah. Wow.
Geezer Channel, $5. Andy Cruz stops Lomachenko round 10. Liver shot, baby. Also, WBC Grand Prix this weekend on the zone, and Brown, the Cuban, versus Hendry, the Dominican, this weekend too, baby. Yeah, the Grand Prix is going to be like 16, 17, 18, 3 straight days. Have you paid attention? I seen the list of names. I don't know anybody, so hopefully someone makes me a fan. I'm going into that not knowing anybody.
So it's just one weekend?
It's 3 straight days. And then I think they come back like in October or some shit.
Oh wow.
We got Future BS, $5. Ness, you should have a soundbite of Tree saying, "Let me build my fighter," crying out loud. You know Boots is bad news for Norman, and his father know it too. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Eli, $85. Don't sleep on Kenny Sims Jr. It's hard for him to get fights at 140. Yeah, we'll move up to 47. I mean, wasn't that fight with him and No, he never got the fight. He never got the fight, Duarte.
Don't let Duarte move. Who Duarte fight next?
I don't know.
Reed just ducked him on.
Yeah.
Low key.
I don't know if Reed just ducking him. He got hurt, didn't he?
I don't know what happened in that. I don't know. Salute Duarte though.
Let me get to Quest. What it do? Yo.
What's up? Shout out TVV, salute.
There it is.
What's up,
Sims' last fight was at 47 versus Zaquendo, but he struggled with that one. Not struggle, but you know.
Hey, bro, two-tone, bro. Why would you want to see Adrien Broner fight champion, bro? Like, are you serious, bro?
I'm doing it from fan base, just from a fan base point of view, because Adrien Broner's wasting that fan base. Why not give it to Brian Norman Jr.?
My nigga Blair just beat him, and he ain't getting no type of fans whatsoever, bro. So what do you mean he don't get some fans?
Yeah, he did.
He ain't get no fans.
He got
Man,
two-tone
nobody
superstar.
called about Broner.
I'm with Tone. I think he gained fans, but you know he's with Don King, so they didn't let him capitalize. Like he hasn't even fought since that fight. That's how
Right.
bad it is with Don King, bro.
But yeah, that's like he ain't gained that traction. Like you said, Ness, you just said Brian them don't want to fight. Boots, he don't want to fight too, so he didn't gain that much traction.
Yeah.
You know what
None
I'm
of the
saying?
fighters
Like
want
they
to
don't want
fight.
that's a fact. Because he ain't really gained nothing from beating Adrien Broner. The dude's 35. The dude's 35 and he has a beer belly, bro. Like, come on, man. The dude was just getting choked up in the club by I don't even know who it was, by some guy, some regular dude, man. Like, come on, man. Tone, you gotta do better, bro. Like, you are a panelist on the panel, bro. Like, you gotta do better, man. But James and Heath has called in talking about Ness, you wrote a letter. This nigga keeping tabs on your wife. What do you do, man? Hey, man.
Quest. Let me ask you this question. Now, between Hollywood Unlocked, Shade Room, Say Cheese, Baller Alert, did Boots make the Shade Room this weekend? Or any of those sites?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't see him.
Now, if Jerron Boots Ennis would have stopped, hold on. If Boots would have stopped Adrien Broner this weekend, would he have made the Shade Room?
But is the Shade Room the end all be all? Like, shouldn't it be like the Shade Room, TMZ?
All of them. Yeah, all of them. No, I'm saying if he would have stopped this weekend, what would have happened? What the news wire would have went crazy. Now those people, the same way they looking at Clarissa now. Who's this Jerron guy? Oh my God, he does Matrix defense. That's the new Roy Jones. Y'all not thinking, bro. What are you talking about? Adrien Broner makes
bro, Blair Flair is a better fight for Boots. You know what I'm saying? They're both in Philly. He probably gets more fans. You know what I'm saying? Not off no drunk. You know what I'm saying?
They said Broner's a pack now.
You may feel like it's your time,
bust that pack,
but it's not your time.
Broner's a pack now. That's wild. Mr. PBC, what up?
Like Clarissa done like let's say this, even though I dropped disses on Clarissa, I ended her rap career. If Clarissa
No, you didn't end her rap career, nigga. Oh God, you did not end her rap career, nigga.
It's
and
over.
she a bad bitch, so you need to chill, bro.
Whoa.
Why you gotta call her B word though? Damn.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Can I give her a props?
Do
She
you say?
bad.
Do you call your mom B word? You be like, "Good morning,
All right, we're
mom."
not
B
doing this.
word. Exactly.
Trump done ended all that soft nigga shit.
Nah, man. We
There's only
soft
two
over
genders.
here. We soft
So,
over here.
like I said, man, there's only two genders. I'm with everybody on that. I heard call a little bit. I think Boots and Brian Urban, whatever they do, it's still not good enough. It's still not big enough, and it's still not good enough. Like he just beat Stanionis, the dude who looked like that one movie Powder. Um, it's like he's a cool fighter, but he's famous on a hardcore eyes, just like Turkey's hardcore. I think these guys need to start selling themselves this free ticket, these wolf tickets they're doing. They need to really present themselves to really get the money. Because then you're going to run into these issues where you're going to be fighting on a magic carpet in Saudi Arabia and no one's going to know, but you're going to get paid. So at the end of the day, I would love to see Brian Norman in Boots. Mario Barris is obviously going to be busy. They're saying with Pacquiao. And what's the point? I mean, if the nigga wants to, bring him too. I mean, you're with Eddie. Eddie, he grew up in a rich neighborhood. He had a library in his house. So if he can afford it, we got to get the fights happening. These guys need to sell themselves, Ness. And we know it. Boots can fill up, he can fill up a fucking McDonald's, but that don't mean people know him. But yeah, man, that's my call.
Salute.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Damn, my boy Carmel answered back. He did say it was great work. He gonna be working with him again. So you know what I asked. Two
How's
things
the
I asked. Let's see if Tone know me.
how's the power?
Yep, that was the first one. No, that was the second one. What was the first one?
Damn, I don't know. What was the first one?
Come on, Tone.
What was the first one? I just know the power.
Messy Nessie.
What can he beat Norman?
Can I watch, man?
Oh,
Can
you trying to
I
get
watch? I'm shutting shows
Okay.
down if he give me the green light to be at the session, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I seen that boy spar that unified champ. That shit was out of this world. And I'm telling you, I seen him spar Amato. I just can't say nothing.
Well,
I seen him spar, man. I want to see more. And sparring a welterweight, I don't think I seen him spar Kevin Johnson
feel
too.
like it's your time.
But is it
But it's not
Johnson?
your
The
time.
one Thunder, what's his name? Yeah, it is Johnson, right? Because he fought Kelvin Davis. I just never seen him spar welterweight though. And this is a welterweight that isn't cutting, right? Like this is a welterweight that is in his camp weight, not in his fighting weight. So, goddamn, I want to see that.
We need Carmel. When can we get that Merriweather squabble, man?
Whoa. So early. Merriweather we got to get Merriweather another deal. He got to get on television.
I gotta holler at them. They gotta get on something. But I'm just saying, what's gonna be the Boots fight to get him on Sports Center?
The Boots fight to get him on Sports Center. It's the ones that these guys aren't gonna like. It's the ones you've already mentioned before. What the hell? They wilding in the chat. Oh man, I ain't gonna show that because then the Stanley Onis ain't coming on the show. That's terrible. How y'all gonna do that? Giza channel, $5. But yeah, yo, it's the ones you've already mentioned, bro. They don't like it, but it's the truth. Those are the ones that get the casual fans. You know, casuals know Broner. Casuals know Pacquiao. You got to find Earl. That's who casuals know.
Right.
That's who casuals know. You need an Earl. You know, I don't know that there's anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, not Scooby versus Kamel, bro. It's Jin Sasaki versus Kamel. That's what's happening, bro. That's what's happening out there. Sasaki is the one that's got the sparring. Giza channel, $5. I think the tournament got 128 fighters, 4 divisions. Can't have over 10 fights to be in it. The article with the rules for it is on the Ring website. Yeah, no, I got it directly from Mauricio. I just don't remember it off. Cap. Jerry Soriano, $2. Breaking news, Warzone by ROT. What is ROT?
I don't know.
Because I know Cotty is Caller of the Year, but what the hell is ROT of the Year?
I have no idea.
Me neither. Just drop. Is it Rhymer of the Year? Is he going for Rhymer of the Year? And where'd you drop it, Jerry? Because I don't got no audio tracks.
Oh, Rapper of the Year.
Okay, but where'd he drop this rap that he claims made him Rapper of the Year?
You put on SoundCloud?
Oh, now they saying that's Marco's box right. That's nasty. I was on SoundCloud the other day when you sent me. Oh, Rookie of the Year. That's right. He was Rookie of the Year. Ness, wish Carmel would spar Tito Mercado. Tell Mercado to come to Vegas. We'll set it up. Listen, Carmel is like that, bro. I remember my man from Philly hit me up, this young Puerto Rican kid, Ethan Bands. He's going to eventually turn pro too. He like, Ness, I seen you at Carmel, man. Hook it up. Man, I text Carmel, Dad, ASAP, bro. You want that work? Go jump in that fire, man. I'm going to help facilitate that shit.
Where, where's Tito going to land at, bro?
Well, that's on Eddie, but they saying he back in the summer.
Okay.
They got to get him the right name, bro. I mean, Eddie got a lot of names that he got to get names. He just got Hitchin his payday,
Yes.
right? So now he got to do that for Shakur first before he could do that for Tito. Tito's still building.
True.
You know, Zay Quinn's still building. He already got the money fight for Raymond Ford. That was the Nick Ball fight. That was the Riyadh season money fight.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You got to get Shakur that payday.
He got Berlanga the payday with the Canelo fight. Like he working, but it's going a little bit, you know. I don't think it's on track. I think it all happened with that first fighter that missed weight. We were supposed to get that fight with Mercado, but that dude missed weight by like 14 pounds, so Mercado didn't take the fight. Had we got that first matchroom fight in Philly with Mercado, the next fight would have been a name. But they pushed the timeline back, so we one fight behind now. Man, I don't want Jose Cepeda. Oh, you talking about Chong Cepeda. Okay, I've read Cepeda, and right away I'm thinking Pedraza. I mean, I don't know what we're going to learn from Chong. He already got beat by Regis. Then he got beat by Hitchens. You know what I mean? Big Boss, $2. Y'all like Adam Azim versus Tito Mercado? Nah, bro. Bro, we don't want no UK crimpets, man. Give us a real name to make our name. Then we could fight a UK dude. And if you're going to give us a UK dude, it got to be a name, bro. Bigger than Mark Chamberlain, too. Got to be a name, bro. Mercado don't need the pampering. He already came to Matchroom with a great resume, bro. Mercado already beat Endondini. He beat not Pedraza. He beat Velez. He beat Lundy. He beat a couple of names already, bro. There's no need. This kid just needs to get, yes, Tito versus Michelle Rivera. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the type of fights we're looking for. Tito versus Michelle Rivera. Tito versus Frank Martin. You know, that's what the level Tito's on, bro. He not under that. He out here calling out Shakur, man. He want Keyshawn. He don't want no fucking no names. Terry, what up? Terry, Discord.
Big Terry. Also, big fight weekend, bro. Saturday morning.
Yep.
Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, we live?
Yeah.
So you say y'all don't like this fight for Andy, or?
I mean, I never heard of this dude to like it. It's hard to like something I never had.
I mean, what y'all think he gonna pet us with? Because I know Andy not gonna be no co-man with this.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's the only thing because I'm trying to see how he gonna fast track Andy. Because if he fight in July, and he gonna come back December.
Damn, December? Really? You think that long? Motherfucker only got 5 fights. He need to be back quicker than that if he fighting in July. Like
Okay,
October,
July. Eddie already got
September.
the September. So where he gonna fit that in? Like, it's only so many dates.
That's what I'm saying. September, October, not December, bro. I think December's too late. But hey, there's only one more fight, so I guess it don't matter. September, October, December. There's only one more for the year.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to like figure that out, like how that's gonna fit in. But and work with my betting timeline. Appreciate you, Eddie. It's gonna be an easy dub.
Word.
Hey, Ness? What's your what's on send it on YouTube? I mean not YouTube. Instagram. What's the name?
For what?
Them slips or no two-tone one in it.
Oh, the betting slip. His is two-tone superstar.
Two-tone.
You want it on Twitter? You want Twitter or Instagram?
IG. I'm gonna show it tomorrow on my show. I'm gonna be like, this nigga got a bag on niggas.
I bet I got you.
But hey, big fight weekend, man.
Who fighting?
Hold on, let me go through the schedule for the chat, man. Look at this shit.
Conwell and Gabriella.
Yes. We got Smith versus Jermaine. Is that Dalton, Alton, Walton? Which one of the Smith UK niggas?
Dalton.
Dalton. He fighting at 9:00 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. Josh Warrington on that card. And Padley back. Padley on this card. Respectfully. Then Saturday night, you got Fundora Badillo. And how old is Gabby Fundora? And you got Charles Conwell versus Perez. Lit. Then Sunday morning, Ben motherfucking Whitaker back in a rematch, bro. This is a great
lucky
week.
You got the Fire Stick, because I don't know how I'm going to watch that. I ain't got that. They ain't even on Peacock no more. I think they lost their deal.
Ain't this the zone?
Nah, Boxer.
Nah, they about to slip.
The Whitaker fight is on Boxer, ain't it? That's
It
what
is
I
on
see.
Boxer. Yeah, it is. Lord child.
Nike Hendricks.
Islands. Nasty.
Yo, you got me?
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to the boxing voice, man. Shouts out, man. Shouts out Two Tone. Hey, Two Tone, I'm about to start my diss track, and you gonna be the first victim. Nah, I'm fucking with you, man. Come on, Messiah, do it. But man, so Andy Cruz really targeting Vasily?
Yeah, they in the IBF rankings. This is going to be an eliminator in the summer with Mishiro.
With the dude he fight?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. I guess they trying to fast track him like they did Loma, I guess, because shit. I guess they saying since Loma was a fucking gold medalist 2 times at that, and what Loma got his first title fight at what? His second fight?
Yep.
When he lost to Salido, because that was a title shot when he lost to Salido, right?
Yep.
Come on, man. They trying to fast track him quick, because this nigga Cruz only got what? 7 fights?
Nah, I got to check, but I'm pretty sure it's 5, ain't it, Tom?
5? Damn, I gave him 2 extra.
Yeah, I think it's only 5. I'm about to check. I had to...
Yeah, man. I don't know if he ready for that Loma work. I mean, yeah, he a gold medalist, but he ain't been in the pros too long, man. Like I don't know, man. That's crazy. 5 fights.
Loma getting old, man. Loma getting old.
Shit, man. I guess if you're Cuban, go with Eddie Hearn, because he gonna get you the title shot quick.
Yeah, he got 5 fights, 2 knockouts.
Yeah, okay, so if you're Cuban, yeah, go with Eddie Hearn. He gonna get you a title shot quick, fast, in a hurry if you just start. If you're Caucasian, catch Bob before he get the casket, because he can get you a title shot in 2 fights. Man, what the fuck? Like, what they can't do it now, bro. It seems like they tried to beat Loma record. Fastest to a title shot or some shit. Like, damn. I don't like that, man. I don't like that shit, man. He need to fight some more. He need to get like at least like 15 or 20 fights before you get a title shot. Like 5 fucking fights, then 6. Well, 6 if he win, because that's a title eliminated. So 6 fights and you got a title shot, like that's like that. Come on, man. Like Keyshawn was kept, and Keyshawn the nigga he beat. And Keyshawn got a belt before him. He beat Keyshawn for the gold medal. That's why I don't get that shit, man. I don't get it, man. That's my call, though, man.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Yeah, I'm disgusted we can't get Keyshawn versus Andy Cruz, but niggas love it's a marination game, man. Niggas love to marinate them chicken thighs. Lord child.
Well, looks like Liam is gonna have to be rescheduled. He's not answering, so we might not get him on. But we are gonna get Francis Scarborough on next Monday. So if anybody wants to ask Francis Scarborough a question, don't forget you can drop that on our Patreon page or on the community page for the respected posts for Mr. Scarborough. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. Like I said, I knew it would be an early show due to the topic, but got to discuss all topics here on the Boxing Voice, you know. But if you want to call in, now is the time. If not, we'll be right back at it tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. And then our second show is at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard. I got ASAP TV, $2. Ben Whitaker fight on Thriller. Nasty. Triller. I don't even got Triller either. Now, I'm not getting no third-party services for these guys. They got to do better. I don't understand why wouldn't they be on the zone. They're out of control. But I guess it's because they got that Sky Sports deal. So they could only sell their U.S. rights to the zone or other
It costs money
territories.
for Triller. Triller got that.
Hell
It
yeah.
costs.
Hell yeah, it costs money. That's what I'm saying. You good. You're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be doing your thing with the stick.
Yeah.
But I ain't going fishing for that. If somebody send me a link, then okay. I'm not going fishing for that. The first one was decent. I'll probably catch it on YouTube because that's what they're gonna have to do. Release it on YouTube because they ain't got no true broadcaster deal. How you gonna put it on Triller on a paywall in America? It's like nobody cares about that.
That is nasty work. And we want to see Ben Whitaker, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Rematch.
I know you interested because you've mentioned him as a potential David Benavidez opponent.
Right. And he's flashy. He wasn't flashy this last fight though. He was getting hit with some stuff. So that I want to see how he fights back. They said he flipped over the ring on purpose because he was getting whooped pillar to post. We'll see, man.
Dan in Canada.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
What
I think I don't think Boots takes the challenge, man. His next fight, I think he's taking Giasov. He inherited that mandatory. I think he's gonna take that. Just a little cushy fight and probably wait for something. I mean, doesn't make sense to fight Norman, really. Like for what? If you're talking about like eyeballs, it's not really gonna like. I'd love it, but if they're trying to move him like a star, I think that's stupid. Take the Giasov fight, wait, see what happens with Ryan and Devin. Put him up against Ryan, man. Ryan's the biggest one of those guys anyway, out of that crew. He's also got Austrian running through his veins. Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
6 days away from being Austrian free.
Oh, yeah. Forgot you were there.
6 days away.
I got Rolly in that fight, homeboy. So let's see. fuck that. All right, I'm out. I got shit to do. I'll catch up. Peace.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. The Bandalorian, what up?
Hey, y'all can hear me, Ness?
Yep.
Yeah. It's what you call it? So the topic, I'm with you. Like I ain't heard of really Hironori Mishiro, but you think this is a good path? I'm assuming that Eddie trying to go this route so we could try and get Andy Cruz a belt, then possibly get him a fight with Key or something.
Well, yeah, after the belt, yeah, because this is to get in line for the Vasyl Lomachenko belt.
It's crazy because I had just said, like, I think it was last week when Eddie and Frank was talking about that 5v5. I said, I don't see why Eddie wouldn't just make Andy Cruz versus Sam Noakes. You know, Sam Noakes number 2, and Ray Murtai, he number 1 in the WBO. But if he beat Abdulayev, you know that one spot go vacant. So Andy Cruz, he number 10. He could beat what's called? He could beat Sam Noakes and then jump up and be key mandatory. I don't know why they didn't go that route. That'd have been easy.
Definitely with you.
I see too, yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why I just threw that name out with Adam Azim and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, cause you're right. I had met Tito like when I was at the weigh-in for Boots and Karen too. I had met Tito. He was pissed, like you said, that bro had weighed in 14 pounds and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was telling Eddie, he was like, no, like whatever. He was like, I'll still fight him. But Eddie was like, the commission or whatever, they wouldn't allow it. But yeah, he was livid. Like you said, he said he trying to climb them ranks and stuff. So I mean, that Michelle Rivera fight, like people put in the chat, and then Ergachev, them some good too, though. But I'm with you. If he come back in the summer, I'm assuming it'll probably be on Bam undercard. You know, if whenever that get announced. So
that
I don't
makes
know.
sense.
And
they said Bam was back in the
yeah,
summer
because he
too.
said
in Phoenix.
Yeah, Bam
Ooh.
probably Bam. I'm gonna assume. Hey, I'm gonna assume Bam probably gonna be back July, possibly. I'm gonna assume if you look at how everything lined up here, Africa fight June 14th, Tank Rose 2 June 21st. Who was that? What are Dorticos and Zurdo? That's June 28th. You know, so I'm assuming they're just gonna keep going back and back and back. You know, one big fight each weekend, so that way they don't stack up on each other. But you know, in my super chat I had put too for Shakur. I said I know you probably gonna say no to it, but I said if Eddie can't get Shakur a big fight, you think he should get Shakur a fight with Suzuki? He one of them Japan fighters. He pretty good and got a solid record.
Nah, man.
Like
nah,
you know, Eddie
man.
could probably.
We don't want
probably
no
get him a
more
little
dude.
international growth.
Nah, we don't want no more international. We just had Irish Padley. We good, man. We good.
Nah, I know, man. Hopefully they get that Zepeda fight done and Newark. Because Ray said they want it. They're trying to get all them on the same card. So
Shakur,
appreciate it,
man.
Ness.
Shakur, man. That's a freaked up situation, bro. He can't get no Riyadh season or no ring card now.
Ain't that the same thing?
No, it ain't. Riyadh was the big bucks over there. Ring is money, but it's Ala Sheik's money over here.
Oh, you're right. The Fatal Fury cards. You're right. Damn. Hey man, they didn't get Shakur his bag, bro. They promised Rockstar Shakur Stevenson a number, then they reneged on that number.
Yeah, but then he reacted emotionally, irrationally at least. If you don't want to call it emotionally, it was irrationally, and he blurted out something, and now that's canceled him from 2 locations. And what is Eddie gonna do? Eddie got this alleged super skilled fighter that no one wants to fight. You need money to get them to fight him. I mean, he's telling you that about Boots, and people actually want to fight Boots. Imagine Shakur. Mr. KO, I mean, I hope he gets a big fight, bro. Like, we haven't had a big fight with Shakur since Valdez. What year was that?
Damn, long time ago.
Yo, I'm gonna look it up. What year was that? That's wild. Yo,
I'm still
and I hate to say I told you so, but fuck that. I told you so, man. I told you take that fucking 25%, man. 25% of what? And that was a cap offer. Fucking call they bluff, man. You fucked up. Look at this. He fucked up. Should have took that 20. He could have made Devin look like a duck or forced him to fight and suck down. 2020, April 30th. So that's 5 years ago, bro. That's nasty. In 2 weeks, it's 5 years since his last big fight.
Since Valdez?
Yeah. Somebody, a super Shakur fan, gonna call in and be like, oh, Edwin De Los Santos. Nah, that wasn't a big fight. Cut the shit. At least the Valdez was a unification. It was for the WBC. It was the green print. You know what I mean? True big fight.
Where would you fight Zepeda?
I mean, wherever the money is. Wherever the money is. If it's in his hometown of Cancun, then we going there. It don't matter. If I'm Shakur with the skills of Shakur, what you mean it was not? It say right there. It say right there, 2020, bro. How you gonna say it was not? Like, why would you lie? I just read it right here. Oh, you actually right. It was 2022. He's right. Wow, man. Apologies to you, and I guess I need better glasses. It was 2022, April 30th, 2022. I said 2020. Thank you for that. My bad. Who
Damn,
is that? Stephen Smith. Shout
Zapata
out to
from
you.
Cancun.
Say what?
Zapata from Cancun.
Yeah. Well, that's where all his main events been. He's somewhere in Mexico, but he always Cancun. He always headlines in Mexico, Cancun. And who is that? Bang Bang Boogie. No, Jadir Herrera, aka I'm No Baby, is not a big fight. It's not a big fight.
They you really got to blame Gervonta Tank Davis, Lomachenko. They don't want to run the squabble with Shakur. It's nasty work,
They
man.
congesting the division. They waiting for each other. They say Mexico City is where Zepeda is from, but I know that he's headlined multiple times in Cancun. Mr.
This
KO, you gotta unmute.
this nigga Tank.
No, I got
like
it.
they
I got it.
go ahead, bro.
Didn't we just talk to you or you didn't connect?
I just connected right now.
All right.
Uh no, about the fight between the possible fight between Lomachenko and Andy Cruz. I don't think that fight will be taking place anytime soon. I believe Lomachenko is on his way out, and he'd rather retire uh, than fight Andy Cruz. Is he fighting Tan Davis or any other big fight that he has in the future? Well, I don't see him fighting Andy Cruz because he's looking for the money and he's kind of uh, making the way to retire soon.
All right. That's it, champ?
Yeah, so far that's all I have.
This is not going to
So
under.
I'm ready to.
My bad about that.
Because I heard that Lomachenko has lost some money. The war and all the things happening in Ukraine. He's been losing a lot of money, and he's looking for a big fight with Tank Davis. So I don't think Andy Cruz is fighting Lomachenko in the near future. I don't think it's gonna happen. That fight is it's not gonna happen. I think, in fact, I believe Lomachenko is gonna retire, and now Cruz is gonna be fighting for a Balkan title with I don't know whoever is in line.
All right, champ. All right. Um, Tone, remember you said earlier you was like, oh, y'all pick and choose, sparring rumors, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear more sparring rumors?
Yeah, let me hear some.
This is on the Portaway podcast.
Underestimate Brian Norman. Him and Brian Norman sparred multiple times, multiple times. It was never competitive. It was never close. It was never any of that.
We're getting it from
When
someone
they
that
brought
was
up the
there.
whole I'm sorry, go ahead.
We're getting it from someone who was there. You saw them spar.
Yes, I saw them spar. So even when they talked about the body shot thing, mind you, when the whole debacle of Brian Norman and his dad going on tour talking about, oh, boots, I'm just sitting there being quiet watching until they start crossing lines. Then I'm like, all right, now, I was there. When he put Brian Norman down, if this was a fight, it would have took way more than 10 seconds for him to get up. When he put him down that body shot, it would have taken way more than 10 seconds for him to get up. But let's pretend that the body shot never happened. The spar was never close, and none of them. That fight, mark my words, does not go past 5, and I'm being generous.
Does that rumor matter to you today?
Oh no, is that my man from the Toronto Raptors?
No, this is
UConn?
Iran Preston.
Oh, okay. Bro, I gotta see that fight. different circumstances. There's a couple people in the gym watching, as opposed to 14,000 people watching in
This is
Philly,
not going to.
or
Yeah,
10,000 watching.
exactly. Everything's going to change when it's a real fight.
Yeah, man. And that sparring was when homeboy was young.
Yeah. I got Javier. What up? Javier. 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 All right. Charles, what up?
Nez, Tone, what's up, big dogs?
What up?
What up?
Hey man, I would like these fights, but let me tell you something, and I think one of y'all just said it, man. I'm getting impatient with this division, and mainly because of the guys that's sitting in the front. And I think one of y'all just said it. It might have been you, Tone, or Ness, but I think Tone brought it up, but Ness said it, man. It's like there's no movement in this division because you got Tank sitting with the WBA. You got Loma where he can't figure out if he gonna retire or not. Now Keyshawn is freshly new at the WBO. He's welcoming all the smoke. And Shakur, God bless his soul, man. He can't get a fight. and just frustrated with the division, mainly because of those guys. And I'm talking about mainly Tank and Loma. I wish Loma. I don't think these fights are gonna happen, guys, with Cruz and Loma. I just think they're gonna find a way to move Loma out of the way, whether he retires or not. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know, and I don't even think Cruz wants to fight anybody but Shakur. That's all. I mean, Keyshawn. That's all he talks about. Um, and Shakur, man, between him and Boots, man, they my favorite fighters. But I said this yesterday, Ness, and I'm gonna keep standing behind it. That Shakur should have took that 25%. But the thing about Shakur, what he needs to understand is that when you're an avoided fighter, you almost have to take a route like a Boots. And the thing about Shakur, where he kind of killed himself, which is, I mean, I kind of hate it because he's a game boxer. He loves the boxers that he sparred everybody too. So he's an avoided fighter. And when you get those kind of opportunities to fight a Devin at 25%, you can't let that walk out because you're already an avoided
You may
fighter.
feel like it's your time,
And so I'm just
but it's
disgusted
not your
with this
time.
I
division.
mean, he
But
probably
I'll
gonna
hang
learn
up.
now, cause look, Boots took short money, so he probably gonna take short money to get the Cepeda fight, hopefully. But that's the bell. Appreciate you. I got a couple super chats we gotta get to, but first I gotta get this chat summary. Said viewers are discussing who boxers are making observations about their physical appearance, such as their eyebrows. What in the hell? What are y'all talking about in the chat, man?
Well, what's going on with the chat?
I don't know. You heard what the chat summary said. That's weird. Somebody talking about eyebrows in the chat. Jerry Soriano, $5. Ness just sent the first draft. Drop it. Rookie of the year. Caller of the year. Warzone. Flat. What? Flat. That is. I guess he meant to say play that shit. And he fucked up the spelling because of autocorrect. We got you, Jerry. We got you. Let's see here. Let's see what y'all think, man. Everybody dropping songs lately, man. Hopefully this is good. He calls it box. Tone, you ready? You focused? Because I don't want you doing all this. You got to give your full attention for this review.
All right, let's
My man
go.
be like, and my man be
I
like,
gotta hear it.
Man, why you doing this to CYP? You ain't shit. CYP, you see who it
No,
is? It's not me. It's him. It's not me. It's him.
I repeat, we are under attack.
He got me already.
Motherfucking fire
We're about to fuck around and find out. Ain't no motherfucking timeouts. We're about to swing. Swing. Yeah. I'm a coward, I'm a loser. I'm him. I'm a sushoy ho puta. I'm him. I ain't shit, never been shit. I'm him. The last motherfucker you want beef with. I'm him. I'm mud made, concrete jungle raised. I'm built brick by brick. I stick to the script.
Oh, shout out to Jerry.
No pain, no gain, no games played. In my claim to fame, I duck no phase. I move, set the state like a barbecue truck. Bring the smoke, bring the beat, cook 'em up. You know, friend them, no game. That same energy, fuck your handshake. Throw 'em up.
Nah, motherfucker, get you to it. The feeling has fucking arrived. I want no break. Claim your position, motherfucking fire back. And fire back.
Hey, yo,
I hear you, Mr. CYP. I hear you.
Hey, yo, he got OC the boss on there. Why he said claim your position and fire back? In the
Wow.
evil voice.
Was that the CYP diss?
Oh, yeah. That's why it's Rookie of the Year, Caller of the Year, Warzone.
Hey, man, Jerry got that delivery, man.
I
Jerry
like the
got
production. It's pretty heavy and clunky in the beginning, like almost distorted. But there is some good out of the beginning, and there is some good in the production. Like he really fooled me. I thought he was about to use Smooth the Hustler beat.
Yeah.
Look, it's right there. Man, why you doing this to CYP? You ain't shit. CYP, you see who it is? It's not me. It's him. Right here, about to drop. First, he hit you with the helicopter on some war report shit. Totally New York.
I repeat, we are under attack.
That right there, that's from Smooth the Hustler, Broken Language.
Yeah.
Claim your position, motherfucking fire back.
Yeah, so he's saying claim your position, fire back. Shout out to Jerry. Jerry wants to rap battle with CYP. Y'all are too funny, man. Javier, what up? Definitely wasn't bad though, Tone. Would
No,
you be
not at
able
all.
to cook Jerry if he would have made the mistake of coming at Two-Tone the Superstar? Would have been able to cook him? Because his production is tight.
Yeah, that's
he
a
just
hard
got to
night.
clean some shit up. Javier,
Yeah.
you got to unmute.
That's a tough night.
Was that Jerry?
He said that's a tough night. That was Jerry Yolanda for life.
Hey, yo, Jerry, get at me, man. Send me that shit. I'll run to that, bro. With that being said, man, hey, in the step challenge, if you're around that top 10, hey, man, you better get on it. I'm coming. But, yeah, man, Andy Cruz, yo, I like that fight. Lomachenko, I think, I don't know how many gold medals Loma won, but I mean, just like his come up is just like Loma. Like he got a gold medal, came in the game, and he's killing shit. And he has only like five wins, 2 knockouts. I think that would be a good fight. I think at this point, just give Andy Cruz whoever he's asking for, man. Just let him prove himself. See, why not? He's asking for it. Just let's see if he can go ahead and pass that test. With that, Yeah, I don't know much about that Hironori guy. I'm gonna go ahead and do some studying and watch his last fight possibly. Yeah, bro. If you can't call yourself a boxing fan if you missed that Boots fight, that was like witnessing greatness right there, bro. Like, honestly, I'm a big Crawford fan, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it right. If he would fight Boots, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Boots, man, just off of the youth. Like he was looking like Neo in there for real. That shit was crazy. I did not expect that at all, man. I thought the +4 something with Stanionis was disrespectful as well. But the way he came out there, like how Hitchens said it, man, like that's what it looks like when you put speed, power, defense all together. He's a special fighter. I think how Stanionis called it, like generational. I think he hit it right there on the head with that one. Um, Man, I'm already like all invested. I already need my fix, bro. Like, more some more boxing. What we got, like Whitaker this weekend or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see if that shit was funny the first one how he fell out and fainting. But yo, shout out the boxing voice and all the callers, man, and that's my call, bro.
All right, all right. Jerry, I sent you a nice heartfelt message. Make sure you check that out. You know what I'm saying? We need you to re-up on that sponsorship. Shout out to Sarafina, the boxing manager with Split T Promotions, and her own management company she sponsored for this year's Border Wars. Salute to her. We still need about another 12 sponsors, so if you interested, hit us up so that we can make sure this is the best event ever. There's going to be more expenses this time around. I want to make sure to get Brandon in Houston out there. You know, he was one of the best event coordinators we had at the Florida event, and we can use him this time around. So once again, hit me up on The Boxing Voice on Instagram if you're interested in sponsoring our amateur event. Remember, because it's an amateur event with USA Boxing, it also makes it very easy for you to make this tax deductible on your taxes, okay? So, look at it as a tax write-off as well. You're helping out, obviously, there's going to be minors on this. We got plenty of kids. Adrien's going to have a boatload of his kids fighting. We already got Alexis Luna fight. There's some other kids we got to get. He's got a heavyweight that I offered to Supermax, So hit me up on Instagram or email if you want to talk about potentially sponsoring the event.
Yes.
H-Town, what up? You was about to say something, player?
And if you a Milwaukee club promoter, please get at Two-Toner Superstar. You may have Nestor Gibbs in the building. 249,000. You got me as seen on.
If you book us, I'm showing up. We gonna come together. I'm not gonna leave you flat.
No, but I'm saying like we both in there. It'll be good promotion for your club, for your spot.
Everyday promotion, because I promote Border Wars every day, and we're gonna have to promote that after party every day. So if you guys are from Milwaukee, any listeners in the Milwaukee, what is it? Brookfield area, Watertown area, Wisconsin area, hit us up via Instagram, either Tone at the Hatrix or the Superstar. Hit me up and let us know what's the popping clubs, because I'll do my own legwork. I could call them myself and get Tone in touch with the managers to do his magic. But we need to know what's the right spot to be at. We don't want to just hit up anybody and try to, be at their location. H-Town, what's up?
What up, Ned? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'm here on a little bike ride with my son. Man, you know what I love about today's boxing fans is we had about 3 booth fans before the fight. Now we got 20. So nobody called in for his shows. Nobody super chat for his shows. Nobody, nothing for his shows. But as soon as he got the victory, man, I told y'all so. I told y'all be riding with boots. Y'all haters. He did a bunch of clowns. Hey, I don't care about no sparring. Sparring. We don't know what round that we're in. Hell, Brian Norman Jr. was probably 18, 19 years old. Boots was already 23, 24. You know, it is what it is. That's sparring. I want to see the fight. That's the only fight to be made at 147 for the fans. Everything else is caca. I'm out.
All right. Appreciate you. Hawk, Maryland, what up?
Yo,
Yo, Hawk, what up?
what's up, Ness? TVB. And what up, Two-Tone in there, huh?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Two-Tone?
What
Superstar.
up?
Hey, your boy, Suriano, Linda for Life. Yeah, I like that joint. That's nice. Yeah, he got a little nice delivery. Yeah, he got a little, so he got a little attitude. I like that joint. That was all right. I really couldn't understand what he was saying. I mean, you might got to play it back for me. 'Cause I couldn't hear what he was saying on a lot of it, but it sounds real good. Anyway, um, but Loma is getting hit with a little deja vu or what? That's that deja vu.
What you mean?
I mean, when he came up, they shot him on the scene.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yes and no. You know he did it quicker though.
Yeah, a little quicker. But he had that loss with that. But see, he need to do what they
Because you
did to
gotta
him, though.
remember this will still be at least one more fight, right? So he's gotta have this fight and then wait and either fight Loma or the winner of Raymond Murataya and Zaire Abdulayev.
Oh, okay. Well, I
So
know
he'll have six
Loma.
fights. He'll have 6 fights going into his first title shot, where Loma only had one fight.
Yeah. Well, Loma need to do what happened to him in that title fight. Use his experience and do
Take
something
him to
nice to
school.
do.
Take him to school.
Yeah, yeah. Because it sure happened to him, so he really need to take him to school. And since they put him up there, if he gonna be that, they basically getting treated as a gatekeeper. I'm quite sure he's gonna get paid to be that though.
I mean,
So
that's
yeah.
not a gatekeeper. That's like Eddie Hearn would have to offer Loma the bag, to take that fight. Kind of like Eddie offered Charles Martin the bag to take the AJ fight so that they could build their next star. It's up to Cruz to beat Loma, and then he could allegedly maybe be a star.
Yeah. Hey, that was wild though. When you bring that up, Wilder should have got that fight though. You don't think so?
The AJ fight or the Charles
No,
Martin fight?
yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Charles
but
Martin fight.
hey, man, y'all keep not
It was
believing me.
wild,
It's called Get Done Foul with Al, man. We didn't want to see it or believe it, but it's just the truth. The belt was on
That was
Wilder's
another
side of the
mistake
street.
on Al's part.
Why they ain't do that to Earl? When them belts was on the side of the street with Earl, what they did? Unless you gonna tell me they learned from fucking selling the belt to Eddie.
But they sure sold it. I mean, damn, that was crazy back then. But yeah, man, damn, that brought back that, man. But all right, Ness, you say here who Mishiro, what's that?
Mishiro.
The other fight. Mishiro. Oh, that dude, that Japanese boy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He got a fight coming up?
Well, that's who Andy Cruz might fight in this. They're in conversations to fight in the summer.
Oh, okay. You going to Japan then?
I don't think that they probably gonna bring him over here. Maybe put it on the undercard of the Bam fight.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, yeah, it'd probably be better for him than going over there. But all right, man, TVV #1. Y'all cool, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Tone, what this guy mean? BGG says $2. Ryan Garcia day coming soon. 12-hour stream, Ness? I'm lost.
Oh, so Ryan Garcia is going. Hold on. Did he steal Devin's stream? He about to be on DDG show?
No, the super chatter is BGG, and he says $2. Ryan Garcia day coming soon. 12-hour stream? Question mark, Ness.
Oh, maybe he's saying the boxing voice. Oh, after if Ryan get cooked, boxing voice gonna be live for 12 hours.
Oh, I mean, ain't no. I don't think he's gonna get cooked. $5. Jerry Soriano, the collab nobody expected, rookie of the year, caller of the year, just sent on Discord, fresh out of La Casa de Hip Hop, Coloncho in Medellin, Colombia. We played that. Salute, salute. And let me double check unless it's the second version. Nope.
Wait, did Jerry say that was a CYP diss to the community? Like he teamed up with CYP?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know. But we got Big Boss, $5. If Shakur can't land a big fight, y'all think Eddie should make him versus the Jap Shu Suki and try to gain him more fans internationally like Brian Norman Jr.? I don't know what Japanese do you talking about, but remember he already fought Shinshiro, no, Shushino, and that didn't make him any bigger. That didn't make him any bigger. Dominique, $2. Ness and Tone, Kobe and Shaq. ASAP TV, $2. Ben Whitaker fight on Triller. So who's Kobe? I don't know nothing about basketball, so you would have to pick. I just know Shaq couldn't shoot free throws, is what they say.
You would probably be Shaq. He led Kobe to his first 3 championships.
Dominique, back with 2 more. No, yeah. Back with 2 more with the same super chat. Ness and Tone. Shaq, Kobe and Shaq. Kentrell, $2. Is it true Big Fish fighting Barrios? Negative. I talked to Bob Santos yesterday, and he said that quote running around the internet was false, and I put that out. I put his direct quote. He says anything pertaining to Barrios fights is with Louis DeCubas and Al Heyman. Raw Dog the Legend, $2. Mystical vibes, shocked emoji, salute emoji, and that's based to Jerry's new track. Jerry with the $2 says, actually, that's a CYP response to the community. I don't get that. One lump sum, $2. A hold up, Jerry, go hard. I don't know why you put the A. Maybe he just meant to say, hold up, Jerry, go hard. Quote unquote, let him cook. He active. One lump sum back with another 2. Better fall back off Jerry like LeBron's hairline. Damn. Hot Hands Boxing, $2. TBV, a rap battle channel on BET, while Two Tone on ESPN. Damn, shots fired at me, yo. Yo, Hot Hands, you really don't like me. He is truly just here for Tone. Wow.
He CYP. That's a CYP guy. That's
Bo
my neighbor.
Rogers. That's wow. He hurt my feelings.
Major Media said, "Tone, you know you Shaq. That's wild."
What's up?
Because I'm 300.
What up, Bo Rogers?
Hey, so this what I'm talking about. 2 things I'm gonna touch on right quick. Brian Norman, I didn't ever get to touch on that. Brian don't want to fight Boots, so I think what he should do, real about it, just say, my son ain't ready for we want to get a little bit more experience, instead of saying he's 24 and he can wait. Because I told you earlier that Boots can wait around for them same guys too. Boots ain't number 27. He can wait around too. So you just, be wasting time. But Boots can wait around for the same guys. He don't have to move up to 154. He ain't got to be in no hurry. Now I'm gonna tell you Boots for something else that he could do. He could get that fight with Mario Barrios if he accept the B side because he's not a bigger star than Mario. Mario did I think 3 pay-per-views, and he was on the fight with on the card with with Jake Paul now on Netflix. So he ain't bigger than Mario Barrio. He ain't had more eyes on him. So if he really want to make that fight, all he got to do is concede. And I think Al will be willing to work with him. But Eddie and them probably want to try to have it on their network and all that shit. So I just hope that stuff don't be a problem. Them the two things I've been thinking about. But back to Brian Norman. He don't want no smoke with Boots. Boots will hurt that. Well, he good. He good. But I think they trying to they putting Norman out there to get beat. He happened to be overcoming anything, but when they really looking at him, they know he can be beat. They trying to put some of these up. Like if he go to Japan, he really got to be careful over there. He might not. He might lose that fight. He don't want it to come down to a decision on a real close call. He better knock that dude out. But I want to see what he gonna do going forward, and I hope he just go ahead and tell the truth. I'm not ready for Boots right now, or go ahead and fight him. That's all I got.
All right. All right. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you're checking us out live on X streaming video, don't forget to hit us with a retweet or repost, whatever you're calling it. We trying to get to 1 million subscribers. Tone.
Yeah.
Tone. Look at this, bruv. Where'd it go? So, you fumbled that Jake bag.
Lord, hold on. Hold on. They going that how you look at MVP when they say I need to make money. Whoa, been here. I'm the first to make 1 million. Y'all forgot? That's okay. I'ma remind y'all.
So,
We
so this is Clarissa Shields and MVP going at it. Clarissa Shields says, "How you look at most valuable promotions when they say I need them to make money. Quote been here before y'all even thought about women's boxing. I'm the first to make 1 million. Y'all forgot? That's okay. I'ma remind you." So MVP comes back and says, "Oh, we see you, quote, making all that money. We love it. Here's the link for them VIP tickets. Thank you for supporting the event." And they got those beautiful seats. They got those beautiful seats that they have. There's 2 seats for $1 million each. So
Yes.
they sent for her to support since she got so much money. And that's fucked up because she, instead of just chilling, they was gonna send her free tickets. They said it like, "Oh, we definitely are gonna hook you up." But now she come back and keep fighting. Like she literally said like, "Oh, I'm still gonna support and go see the girls." So MVP, get me some tickets. And then, "Oh, we definitely got you," right? They Twitter said it like, "Oh, we definitely got you." But now you taking shots, so now they took back your free tickets and they want to see you play Big Will and pay for the expensive ones.
See? Self-cooked herself.
Yeah.
She cooked herself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now what you gonna do? Not support? Cause that's all your girls is there, right? Like now you not gonna support? That's a full girls card too. Now you're gonna have to buy your own tickets and be like in the bleachers.
Yeah. And she was talking about being fat shamed by Nikisha when Clarissa didn't fat shame me and she be fat shaming other people too. These niggas is hypocrites, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, you ain't gonna never count because you a man. She gonna be allowed to do whatever to you. Al in the Bay, what up?
Her own worst enemy.
Up straight from the here we go. You know what it is. Oh man. Yeah, I think Andy Cruz. I want to see him fight top talent. It don't seem like he have fought top talent. Have you ever fought? He hasn't fought a former champion yet. Do you know if he
Uh,
fought a former champion?
I think Juan Carlos Burgos, right, might have been a former champ. That's the same one Keyshawn might have fought. I'm not 1,000% sure. So the answer's closer to a no than yes.
Okay. Yeah, he needed like a former champ. Um, and I said the same thing about Shushu. He need a former champ, and he need a named fighter that the people can get behind and says, okay, he might beat him. You feel me? We haven't seen that yet. So all this that Andy Cruz might be the next great. Uh, to be continue on that. You know, um, he's fighting a guy we don't know. Not saying the guy is not good. I don't put any fighter down. I would have to look at who he fought. Um, so and see how it happens. I think his last fight, you feel me, he got caught with a couple of punches. So let's see if he can adapt and not get caught with those punches again. I think it was a left hook he got caught with a couple of times in this last fight, and he stumbled one time. So, uh, yeah, man, they keep saying he's the great, but we gotta see. You feel me? Eddie Hearn keep putting him up, so it's a to be continued, man. Um, I had a quick question. I was looking on BoxRec. How do you know if a person was like a former champ? Like, where was it saying on BoxRec?
You would see if the fight was for a title. It would show
Okay,
it. It
okay.
would show the fight listed. Like this one shows Oriental and Pacific Boxing Federation Super Feather. So that's a title, but not a world title. This is a regional title. This other one is a regional. I'm screen sharing Hiro Hironio. I don't know what the fuck, man. Let's see what it is again.
Some reason I can't see it on Discord.
Hironori
On my other
Mishiro.
Hironorino Mishiro. Hironorino Mishiro. But yeah, man, that is how you can tell. Or you can also just Google the fight and check what the articles of the writers say.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at my
You see, like,
cousin, Bonnie, he fought in the '90s, and I was trying to see, like, he had one picture that he had a belt on, but I couldn't tell what belt that
yeah,
was. It was in a
having a belt don't
so
matter. We need to know if it's a regional. Is it a major sanctioning body?
yeah, my uncle got the picture at that house. So I know it's like a pro belt, but I don't know what. I don't know if it's a regional or a major belt, whatever. I've been trying to do my research on it. I hope my cousin was out by now and I can ask him personally, but he's still in the pen.
Send that man a
So
kite, man. Send that man a kite, man. When the last time you wrote your cousin, man?
But it's not your time.
I haven't talked to him since I was like 8.
Holy shit! Nah, man. Send that man a kite, bruh.
Yeah, man. He been down for a while, man. He was robbing banks.
Bruh, send that man a kite, man, and send that man $20, man, for commissary, bro. You wildin'. I'm done.
Yeah, he been doing 16 in the penitentiary.
Bro,
So
send him a kite. Tell him about all the new boxing, bro. That's not difficult. I gotta go. Wow, man. I gotta go. Wow. That's tough, bro. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. You trying to call, voice your opinion. Voice of the People hotline. You know right here is the place to do it. We got Terry McGill, $2. Derek James and Alicia Bumgardner. Link up. Yep, we talked about that on our very long show. Remember, for anybody just finding us today, because we are now simulcasting not only on Discord, not only on X Spaces, not only just on YouTube, but we're also live on Twitter video, formerly known as Twitter anyway. They call it X video, but it's kind of weird to say X video with all you know, minds in the gutter. That being said, yeah, man, we got Tip Bellis, but it is last call for callers. So if you guys want to call in, now is the time to do it. And like I was saying, we do 2 shows a day. So for anybody new finding us, this isn't the first time that we go live. We already did a long, 4 or 5 hour show this morning. Let me double check that. Let me see what we got, what we clocked in for this morning. 4 hours and 48 minute show, early this morning to get things done. We got Tip Bellis on the check-in. Yeah, I'm going to go with extreming, but I want to make sure people know what it is.
Yo. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my cousin Paige Beckers, man. She just got drafted by the Dallas Wings. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that.
WNBA season. We up, man. We up, man. We up, man. We next.
Who at number
They got
2?
their Luca back. They got their Luca back, man. They got their
They got
Luca
Luka
back. Nah, but you already know, man. The Fever about to win it all this year, man. The Fever about to win it all. Caitlin Clark about to go crazy. MVP season incoming, man. MVP season incoming. Y'all better tune in to this WNBA season. I'm telling y'all, it's about to be lit. Ness, you might want to watch this. I ain't gonna lie. You might want
What?
to watch this. You're gonna be entertained.
You
Yeah,
wilding right now.
these females be hooping, bro. They really be hooping. Like it's better than the men's games. I
We
lie.
don't watch basketball, bro.
Bro, they more physical than the men, bro. They more physical than the men. But damn,
That is
man, Andy Cruz got his own show. This shit, man, one of a kind, man. I never thought we'd have a show about Andy Cruz and potentially fighting Vasyl Lomachenko. That is insane. But I want to talk about the real topic, man, and that's Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Putting out tweets and deleting tweets. He on his tank, man. He on his tank. How he gonna say if Tank told me to fight somebody? You know what I'm saying? What you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fight that person. And then when somebody on Twitter outed him after Tank De Los Santos again, Shakur deleted the tweet. It's nasty out here in these streets, man. Tone, holla at your boy, man. That's your man now. You know what I'm saying? That's your man now. Holla at your boy, yo, because he moving nasty in these streets, man. A lot of flaws going on, man. You know, he don't want to fight O'Shaquie Foster now. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, he throwing Foster to Ray when Foster went the big fish. Nah, man, tell Ray Ford, come get this Albert Bell work, man. Albert Bell. Let me build my fighter, Albert Bell. Toledo, Ohio, Midwest Mafia shit, man. Treese, what we on, man? You know what I'm saying? Raymond Ford thought I wasn't gonna catch him, man. You know what I'm saying? Initially, you know what I'm saying, it was supposed to be Albert Bell versus Raymond Ford, right? But then somehow we end up getting Raymond Ford versus Thomas Matisse. That is nasty. It's disgusting. These dudes from 126 pounds to 130 pounds have been ducking and dodging Albert Bell. Shakur was supposed to fight Albert Bell after that Jamel Hearn fight. The shit ain't happened. It's nasty how they moving over there. They ducking Albert Bell. We need that fight, man. Respectfully, we don't want to see no bullshit. Eduardo Nunez fight. You know what I'm saying? When he ain't even got half the resume of an Albert Bell. Nah, put these dudes in that fire. The same way I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Boots need to move up and they need to start, you know what I'm saying? We need to start throwing Jesus Ramos in that boat. You know what I'm saying? We need to do the same thing for Raymond Ford, respectfully, man. Now, I don't like that people out here saying Boots could clear out the whole 154. It's disgusting, man. If that dude was to move up right now and not take no bullshit ass fight, he gonna struggle, man. He gonna struggle. I heard Breadman say earlier that him and Lubin would be a great fight, but Lubin had
You may feel like it's your time,
yeah, I'm gonna get back to it
but
tomorrow.
it's
I'm gonna
not
get
your
back to it
time.
tomorrow.
Peace.
Bones 13, $2. Commissary is very necessary. 100 emoji. Salute. You already know. TM, $5. Bro, how you online spending money to talk on a talk show, but can't send your fam that's locked down $20? Dude, lame. Shame on him. Well, we don't know the situation, man. We don't know the situation. So, you know.
Nasty work.
Damn.
Nasty Weezer.
All right, last call for callers. Last call for callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. If not, we will be back mañana. Oh, we got Majid. Where you been at? You, Majid.
Yo, yo.
We hear you.
What up, man? Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. I agree with Tip on that 54 shit with Boots, cause I ain't really impressed. I felt like he murdered a midget. This nigga got super fucking abilities for that weight class, and he beating the shit out those little people. So I'm gonna wait till 154 to see what that nigga really got. This shit is an illusion. I ain't with it. I don't like the fact that they playing that A side. What is he worth? All that money bullshit, with the Norman camp and all that. So fuck Boots. You know what I'm saying? And Tip, hey man, you was you was capping on Shakur. Oshaki Foster, yeah, knocked the dreads off that nigga head. And whoever Tree's boy name is, well, I can't remember his name, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn well those two people ain't fucking with Shakur. And stop lying to people talking about y'all made it because that girl made it to the WNBA. You know it ain't no money in that shit, man. Shakur beat your favorite fighters, and that fucking Andy Cruz and Loma shit. I'm like, don't Loma got to get that little medical clear to see what the hell he got going on anyway, if he even able to fight? I'm like, if they make that fight, it is what it is. Shout out to Andy Cruz if he able to get that shit, but that shit ain't really drumming up no excitement, but I guess it'll be necessary if they make it, so yeah, it is whatever. But hey, Tip, man, you gotta make sense with your hate. You can't do no fucking Oshaki Foster and Albert Bell. Albert Bell was like a sparring partner for other niggas undisputed. The networks don't want him. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to boost up people, man, just to get Shakur out of here. Cause those two ain't the ones to do it. You better call Tank or somebody. I don't know, but shout out to y'all and Tip, stop being delusional, bro. Ain't nobody beating that boy. That's all I got.
All right. James Benitez with the king counter, cutting the line.
Yo, shout out to Sid, man. Consistent with the high level hate, man. It's consistent. Shout out to the WNBA. Today I'm all about women's empowerment. Like y'all niggas nasty, man. Nasty work, man, from the whole community, man. Y'all niggas aren't trying to get mad at a nigga for not sending a nigga a kite, but y'all niggas won't write y'all girl a letter, a girl that cook and clean for y'all niggas and wash y'all niggas dirty drawers. Like y'all niggas too good for that shit. Like you crazy.
But
Y'all
champ,
niggas some simp
but
ass niggas.
how you
But for
pushing
real,
for
but
people to send a woman that lives in your house a letter? She's in
it's
your
just being
house.
thoughtful. It's being
And
thoughtful,
you
man.
calling
It's
us
the
the
little
simp.
things that matter.
And you calling us the simp.
No, it's being thoughtful. Like, bro, man, it's the little things that keep them around, man. That's what
Bruh.
it's all about. It's about
Bruh.
the little things. It ain't about the grandiose displays of love all the time. Like, bro, man, you can do all the big shit you want, but you just remember what her favorite scent is, or her favorite childhood memory or
And you
whatever.
write
And
it in
you
a letter.
reenact that or whatever, and you keep them.
So
Yeah, what the
how's this
fuck wrong
letter
with
go?
that?
How's this
Like,
letter
bro,
go?
man,
Like,
it's not that hard.
how's
Like,
this letter go? It's like, yo, remember that time
hey,
that we went to
not
Miami
even that.
and we went and watched that fight
Not
downtown Miami, and it
could
was
it could.
gruesome. It was a gruesome fight,
Hey,
a
it
lot
could
of
be.
blood. Remember that night?
Hey, bro, it could be something simple as, hey, this letter's just to let you know I appreciate you. I already placed the order at Starbucks for you to pick up your favorite
You
coffee,
are
that
too funny.
medicine ball you love to drink. or whatever. Just real shit. Like Ness, man, like whenever you ever done something like, like this for all your community members, whenever you ever done something outside the box, like do a candle making class with your chick. Or even just take her through Sephora or Sephora or whatever and just go
We
through all
we
the
we
scents
ain't
to
make
find out what she
candles.
really like.
We ain't make candles. We did a portrait together. We painted the portraits,
Okay,
the sipping paint, baby, sipping
okay.
paint. Huh? You don't
Have
know
you
nothing
ever thought
about
have
that.
you ever thought of no, no,
Hey,
no. I
man.
do know. No, come on, Ness. You know what
That
you're talking about, man.
yo,
Nigga,
we
I
missed
go
one out
through and
here.
order the home.
She almost took me to a
Don't worry
smoking
about it.
paint, but I missed it.
Nah, they got the puffin. You got to
Cool. They
come to
got
the AZ one, the puffin paint.
Send me a
or you
date, bro. Me and my girl be out there,
or
bro. I love driving.
or or you can or Tone, like with how you be moving and shit. You could take your girl to the nasty paint and sip that's out here in Atlanta at the strip club. You could do that,
No,
but if you're really
Damn,
trying to
paint and sip
romance,
in a strip club. What the hell?
come on, just look it up, man. Shout out to Two Chains, man. He does that shit like a couple of times a week, every week. But that's just for y'all to actually look into. But nah, y'all could order the home canvases or whatever, and then hop on YouTube and follow a painting class and do that together. I'm just giving y'all niggas free game of what to do. Also,
James.
Ness, there's a place
James.
called I think like Wine Hollow or something like that. A nice vineyard out there in Vegas you could take your wife to. Just giving advices, man. Giving advice. What's
Wine
up?
Hollow. I'm about to look that up. My wife do like wine.
See what I'm
Wine
saying?
Hollow?
I think that's the name of it. I think that's the name of it. I recall.
Come on, man. You
It's
giving out
something
bad
like that.
advice?
Imagine
No,
right now.
no, 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 no. Give me a second. Pine Hollow. Pine Hollow. Cause I
Oh,
still got that
Pine
shit in my
Hollow.
notes. I had to look it up. Yeah. Pine Hollow. Pine Hollow. That's a nice little winery you can take your wife to.
Oh yeah, I
Look at
see
that,
it is
man.
closed now. 5-star on Yelp. Damn.
Come on, my nigga Ness, man. Stop acting like I be giving out bad advice. I give out
Damn.
nothing but good free
Five
game to the community.
stars. Okay, 4.8 on Google though. 4.8 on Google.
You write that letter
Yeah.
and she cheating on you. That's wild.
Nah, man.
That's
Man.
wild.
Then you go Nah, you ain't doing all that right there. You gotta learn. You gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them, man. That's when the situation you let that shit go.
That's
But
nasty.
nah, man, y'all niggas just need to stay out. I mean, like y'all niggas want to joke and shit and be
Tip
in the
said
chat
who
talking
girl
niggas all
locked
day.
up? James Benitez
Who
Wait,
girl
girl locked
locked
up?
up. That's why he writing her
Nah,
letters.
you crazy as shit, man. You know how I'm
He
moving in these
fell in
streets, man.
love
Stop
with a
playing.
stripper and then she got locked
I,
up, so he got to write letters.
that
hey, I
that's a whole
learned
nother story, man. I
my
think I told
lesson.
y'all
B.
about that strip. Hmm?
I learned my lesson. B. No longer extravagant first dates. I'm on my nest
Nah,
shit. I'm
never.
doing Applebee's. I'm doing some weird. I'm doing some hiking shit. Like you got to do some
Hmm?
shit. You're not getting that free Mizil. You hear me?
Yeah, nah, you got to tell her let's go
Yeah.
for a walk. If she
Hmm?
walked for 2 miles, then she could get a breakfast.
Hey,
Facts.
Tone. This some shit that I do that I'd like to do and everything. You can call the local coffee shops in your local area and take it to a coffee tasting. Just holler at
Oh,
me, man. Like dead ass.
They
Yeah,
got
that's
a
some real
fire
game right there.
coffee. They got a fire coffee shop out here. I was about to partner with them, but that I ain't nobody got time for that shit. But they make they shit in the sand. You ever seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They heat it up in the
Nah,
sand.
Nah, they tripping.
Really, y'all ain't see that?
It's
I'm
only
gonna
for
look.
nah,
I'm
I
gonna.
TikTok.
ain't see
I
that.
gotta Google
I ain't
this.
see
I
that.
gotta Google
I
this.
ain't see that.
Nah,
I
it's
ain't see that.
actually
But
really good. But like I said, it was too far to, just too much shit to do.
man, ain't never too far. Yeah, but stop doing all that extravagant shit, man. You ain't gotta do the helicopter rides, the
Nah, I
hot air
ain't.
balloon. You got
Another helicopter went
keep
down
that
in
shit
Florida.
simple.
You seen that shit? Y'all better stay off them helicopters and off them little planes.
Mm-hmm. Keep the shit simple. Keep it simple. But yeah, man. But shout out to y'all niggas and everything, man. And definitely, man, take time to be a little bit more thoughtful, man. Y'all have better results. I'll holler at y'all. I'm out.
It's a Turkish coffee. It's called. Let me see. Where's the?
Niggas in the sand. Niggas got sand in the cold brews.
Yeah.
Oh, child. Damn. We got to get Bomac on here.
Wow, what happened?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
this it right here, Paparotis. They about to get that free advertisement, man. Let me See if I can find. Oh no. Bam. Here we go. That was the wrong guy. This it right here. These buns too. Look. They walk that sand somehow heats it up, bro. It's crazy and it tastes
That's not hot
rocking.
sand, bro. That's not hot sand.
Of course
There's
it
no.
is. You put your hand in there, you're gonna melt it off, man.
No, wait. So they heating
These
up the sand.
buns, look at these, yo, them buns. Oh Lord Jesus, they so delicious. They so
Hold on,
delicious.
they heating sand up in the oven?
No, that pan is like heated. Oh shit, that was funny. Look, they showed the buns, then they showed her buns. That was hilarious.
Vegas, wow. Dubai coffee? Okay.
Yeah. This is a good little coffee shop to take your lady to too. There's another one that does some banging sweets out here too. They got a couple coffee shops. I'm gonna miss the late night life of Vegas.
When you moving?
Soon as I'm done here. But I found some cheap commercial land. I'm looking for investors, man. Who ready to get this Border Wars headquarters down? I found some cheap commercial land. I'm ready to open up that gym. What up, Terry?
What all you need? That's what all you need.
Oh,
What you
no,
trying to do?
hit me up. We'll talk. I mean, it's a small investment because the land's so cheap. I'm thinking only 100,000 from all my calculations.
That sounds like a plan. What the fighters gonna come in? You gonna do it like on some UFC, like what's that thing they call, like the little house, what it was, tough ones or,
I know what you're talking about. Well,
um
no, that wasn't on my mind. Nah, that wasn't on my mind. This was more like a 6,000 square foot facility. It will have a studio office so I can still do my thing, and it'll have a, 18-foot ring. It'll be able to fit 400 chairs plus around that ring. Just have my own. Consider Pro Box, somewhere I could do shows every month if I wanted to.
got you. I mean, but that's great content though. You
For sure,
have
for sure.
fighters come in for a month. I mean, not a month, maybe like a week. You gotta
Nah, I'm
feed them
trying. I'm
unless
trying to
they pay.
partner up with one of the trainers in the community, man. I'm telling Adrien, man, let's go get this
I'm glad
vitamin.
you just said that. I'm glad because I wanted to. That's what I'm saying. When you gonna have Adrian back on? Because I rewatched the senior interview, and I'm like, he came with so many stipulations. He got to call us out. He got to do this. He got to do that. So I'm like, man, can you get Adrian back on and
Oh,
be
you
like,
talking
yo,
about Adrian
what?
Clark? You talking about the manager? I was
Oh
talking
yeah.
about the
Oh, you wasn't talking
coach.
about that, Adrian?
Nah, I was talking about coach. But yeah, I'm
Oh.
on the same page with you though.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, can you get Adrian Clark back on and be like, yo, Eddie got to do this, and this, so it can be a clear like cut. This is what it is. He probably not, he
He
probably
ain't
not give the
he ain't
exact,
gonna he
but if
ain't
he can
gonna he ain't
allude
gonna put
to,
it out there, man. He ain't gonna put it out there because, believe me, the only people that've been putting the information out has been Boots and Eddie. The Normans never said a number. They've been giving
that's what I'm
numbers
saying.
out.
So it's
So
like they hiding behind, oh this and that. It was the fight wasn't gonna happen. My son's hand was hurt. Well, why negotiate if he had to have surgery on his hand? I just
I know,
I just didn't
I
understand
know
that he was.
they need to just we need to focus on September. The fight not gonna happen before September. That Jin Sasaki fight happening. That's my
That's
opinion.
nasty, man. That's nasty.
That's my opinion. I think that fight
So he
happening.
gonna fight on another undercard of
Nah, it's probably.
Juntao.
What if it's a main
Junto.
event? What if it's a main event out there? Could be a main event. Get it?
No, he gonna fight. No, Junto. Yeah, if it's no, it'd be a co-main under Junto. It wouldn't be Jin Sasaki, Ryan Norman. Nah.
I mean, Sasaki getting a title shot. He bringing an American to, couldn't he?
What's more? Oh, Ness, tell me what's bigger, a Junto unification fight or a Brian Norman giving
Let me see how this go. Oh, that looks so nasty. Was what? You breaking up, bruh.
What's bigger, a Junto? I said, what's bigger, a Junto unification fight or a Brian Norman title fight
What's
in
bigger,
in
Junto
in Japan?
unification fight or Brian Norman title fight? Junto unification or Brian Norman title fight? I mean, in Japan, I guess the Junto unification, right? He been around longer.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you know, that's how they set that up. You know, because they gotta make some money too. Now, you know.
Yeah, people in the chat agree with you that Junto would headline.
Exactly. So, they fought around the same. I think Junto fought like what, maybe 2 weeks before that Brian fight. I think he fought 2 weeks before that. So, it all lines up. Just top rank, just too prospect heavy. Eddie, them, they too top heavy, and PBC only got a few big name stars. It's too all over the place, man. You can't keep. It's hard to put cards together.
You ain't lying, but all right, champ. Let me get to some other people.
Go ahead, champ.
You the man. We actually got to all the callers, right? Yeah, it looks like we got to everybody. So we're back at it tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, we're gonna be live here on YouTube. They're on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, on both platforms. Both streaming video and streaming audio on X Spaces. Peace. Get them steps in. Y'all laughing at me and how I look. What I look like is a lot younger than a lot of you fucking out of shape dudes, Get in shape. Yesterday was my 301st day doing 10,000 straight steps per day. Get like me. And yesterday was also my 153rd day doing 100 plus push-ups per day. So get like me instead of trying to laugh in the chat. You guys are not healthy at all. Bye.